On a cool June morning in 1960, four teenagers ventured to Lake Bodom's shores for what should have been a peaceful camping trip. By dawn, three would be dead, and the sole survivor would find himself on trial decades later. This is the haunting story of Finland's most notorious unsolved murders. The campsite stood quiet as morning mist rolled across Lake Bodom. Inside a collapsed tent lay four teenagers: Nils Gustafsson, Seppo Boisman, Maila Björklund, and Anja Mäki. Three had been savagely attacked with a knife and bludgeoned. Only Nils survived, discovered wandering in a daze with severe head injuries. For over 4 decades, the case remained unsolved. Then in 2004, Finnish police made a stunning announcement. They were arresting the sole survivor, Nils Gustafsson. Their theory? The 18-year-old Nils had flown into a jealous rage that night, attacking his friends in a crime of passion. The prosecution built their case on peculiar details. They noted that while the other victims suffered devastating facial injuries, Nils' wounds were primarily to the back of his head. They suggested he had inflicted these injuries on himself to appear as a victim. Forensic experts testified that blood spatter patterns on the item tent were consistent with someone his height wielding the murder weapon. But Nils's defense team systematically dismantled these claims. Medical experts demonstrated that his injuries were far too severe to be self-inflicted. His jaw was broken in multiple places, and he had suffered significant brain trauma. The defense also highlighted a critical timeline problem. Witnesses had seen Nils unconscious at the scene, yet someone had moved through the area afterward, stealing items from the victims. After a widely publicized trial, Nils was acquitted in 2005. The evidence simply wasn't strong enough to prove his guilt beyond reasonable doubt. But if Nils didn't commit these murders, who did? Over the years, multiple theories have emerged. One centers on KGB involvement, suggesting Soviet agents killed the teens after they accidentally witnessed a secret operation. While initially seeming far-fetched, declassified documents show unusual Soviet activity in the area during that period. Another compelling theory focuses on Hans Assmann, a German man living nearby who bore a striking resemblance to witness descriptions of a blond man seen near the lake that night. When Assmann visited a Helsinki hospital the morning after the murders, nurses reported his clothes were covered in red stains.
It's berry juice.
He claimed they were berry juice, but the nurses noted his bizarre, aggressive behavior. Despite these suspicious circumstances, police never thoroughly investigated him. Perhaps most intriguing is the two-killer theory. This suggests that multiple assailants attacked the campsite, explaining the varying wounds on the victims and the seemingly impossible timeline of events. Some researchers point to a local motorcycle gang known to frequent the area, noting that several members disappeared shortly after the murders. The case took another twist when investigators discovered links to similar attacks at Nordic camping sites during the same era. In each case, the killer targeted young people in tents, leading some to speculate about a serial killer operating across Scandinavia. However, crucial evidence that might have connected these cases was lost or contaminated during the initial investigation. Local residents have their own theories. Many speak of a Lake Bodom curse, citing numerous drownings and accidents in the area before and after the murders. Some claim to have seen strange lights over the lake on the night of the killings, though these accounts emerged years after the fact. Today, Lake Bodom appears serene, its dark waters revealing nothing of its violent past. The case files gather dust in Finnish police archives, and many of the original investigators have passed away, taking potential insights with them to the grave. Yet the mystery endures, capturing imaginations and spawning countless theories. Was it a crime of passion gone wrong? A KGB operation? The work of an unknown serial killer? Or something else entirely? With each passing year, the truth seems to drift further from reach, like the morning mist that once shrouded those four young campers on that fateful summer night. The Lake Bodom murders remain a chilling reminder that some mysteries resist resolution, leaving us to grapple with uncomfortable questions about justice, memory, and the dark capabilities that may lurk within ordinary people or beneath the surface of a seemingly peaceful lake. Thank you for listening. If you found this video informative, please consider subscribing and share your thoughts in the comments below.